What's up, Fomo fam? Happy Tuesday. Today I would like to take a look at the market, how things are looking, because altcoins are popping. Bitcoin is finally moving again. Ethereum is doing quite nice. The DXY is coming down. Stocks are going up a little bit. So what can we expect for the coming weeks, or maybe even in complete Q1? Is the bottom in? Is the bottom approaching? Are we finally in for a big ass relief rally? Let's take a look. Smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. Turn on the bell notification. Please don't forget to do that, and I will update you because I'm going to make some changes on this channel. You saw me asking maybe in the community tab, how many times per week should I do a live stream? And a lot of you guys have voted already. Most of you say like 5 times. That's quite a lot for me for now, but I will try to work towards that. But I will start with 2 times per week. I think that's best, and I asked like on what day, so I'm waiting for your responses on that. Well, that aside, let's take a look at the market, and I will update you on the updates of this channel, because I'm gonna step my game up for you guys. We are now, look, I want you to realize this. Bitcoin and crypto are in a bear market, of course, right? That's what we noticed for the last year. And that's like not nice if you are too deep into crypto. Of course, you're losing money, and that's not what you want. But these times are always opportunities. I want you guys to really realize that. If this is your first bear market, then it could be really hard to maintain your faith and your hope here. If you have a little more experience than that, you maybe already know that it's a great opportunity and that the market will recover at some time. And then this is like very beautiful, very beautiful. Leave a comment like, since when are you in crypto? I'm super curious when you started your crypto journey. I really would like to know. But all the times in every bear market so far, this was a perfect opportunity. People who bought the dip in every bear market, they made so much money, and 100x's are going to be made. And I know it's painful. The lower that crypto gets, the more people lose their faith and their money probably. But you also have to realize that the lower it gets, the better the opportunities are that we are getting, right? Because now we can buy in some good, relatively low risk quality altcoins and do, you know, a 20x maybe. But if it comes down even more, we can maybe pull off a 30x, a 40x, a 50x. Like, the lower it gets, the more money is to be made, right? That's basically what it is. So that's what I wanted to say. Don't give up right now. In one of my last videos, if you use TradingView, let me rephrase that. If you do not use TradingView, use TradingView. It's free. You can get a paid version, but you know, basically it is free. So there's no reason why you should not use it. It's really helpful. If you go to your indicators, I said this in my last video, you can pull up the EMA, and that's the moving average exponential. And here you can pull it up and you can put it on the 20. If you go to the settings, you can put it on the 20, and you can put another one on the 21. That's the 20 and the 21 moving average. This is basically the bear market resistance band and the bull market support band. What does that mean? Every time we are above this moving average, it is that we are in a bull market, and every time we are below it, we are in a bear market. It's very simple to put it like that, but it's a great tool. As you can see right now, we are still on the weekly, we are way below it, right? This moving average comes in at around 19k. We're now sitting at 17k, so we are still way below it. And every time we come close, we get the rejection. Sometimes even, you know, we break above it for a little while, but we get rejected anyway. I want you to have your eyes on this moving average, because I think this is a very important indicator for us when we are actually leaving this bear market. And at a certain point, we are getting closer and closer to this band, right? It's getting like here, for example, we held support on $19,000 since June up till November, basically. And we got so close to this band, and it was a battle between this support band, or well, this resistance band for now, and this support line right here. And this resistance moving average, they won, and we got slapped down, right? Now we have support at around 16K, give or take, right? At a certain point, you'll see that this resistance band is coming down here as well, and that we are going to face the same thing. Are we by then going to get rejected again and go down another step? Or are we finally breaking the structure of this bear market? Because soon it looks like it's going to be time to do that. And if not, then we have this diagonal line right here since November that we have to break, at least in May. And yeah, that takes another couple of months, I know that. But by that time, things are starting to look pretty exciting. So this is what you can keep in mind if you look like, okay, when is it likely that a big move is about to happen, right? So keep that in mind. Now, if we look at Ethereum, for example, Ethereum got rejected off of this resistance band quite a lot already, right? We got rejected right here, we got rejected right here, we got rejected right here, and now we are approaching the band again. Is it likely that we get rejected again? Well, if history repeats, then yes, it's very likely that we get a rejection again at around higher $1,300, right? It doesn't mean we cannot go to like even $1,500 in the meantime, right? It could be a fake out and then a rejection. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen right there. And Ethereum could go get slapped back all the way to around $1,000, $1,100, right? Then it's still the range right here. So keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying for now. The total 3, which I think is pretty important. This is only altcoins, so no Bitcoin and no Ethereum, although Ethereum is an altcoin. Also, when you look at this band, it's coming closer. So things are starting to get pretty exciting. And you know what happens when we break such a band. Look at this. Gala had this insane run, right? If you look at Gala just broke the band right here. And it did absolutely well. It broke the band like in 2 weekly candles, no problem, right? It was absolutely insane what it did right here. But now, I'm very curious to see if it's going to close the week above this band as well, or that this is just going to end up to be a fake out. I think it's just Tuesday, so we have a long week to go. But that's just a prediction. I think it's going to be fake out. Why? Gala had a lot of bullish news, but it's just news for now, right? And although it's really bullish news, I don't know if they can maintain that level. And this level is always super strong. So we'll have to see. But for the first time since April, basically, Gala got above it. So that's really good to see. So pull it up in your indicators. It's really helpful. What I wanted to say when it comes to this channel, I'm going to do a couple of things a little different, and I hope you like it. I'm trying to, it's not going to work for me all the time. I have a very active life right here. I'm not going to, go into details, but it's not that easy for me at the moment. But I will try to do it as follows. Monday, live stream day. So every Monday I will go live with you guys. So it's always announced. So hopefully we get around maybe 50 people in the live stream, would be very great. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm going to do what I'm doing right now. These regular videos, non-edited videos, talking about the market, giving you market updates. Friday, another live stream. Seems like a good idea to do it on Monday and on Friday, divide it a little bit over the week. Saturday and Sunday, I will drop pre-recorded, edited videos. So high quality videos that you can learn really a lot from. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do on this channel from now on. Sorry already if I don't manage to already do that every day and every week. Like I said, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of organization and a lot of time and a hectic life with a kid that basically doesn't sleep and my ADHD. That combination makes it kind of hard for me sometimes, but that's what I'm trying to do. So let's take a really quick look at this dashboard by Benjamin Cohen, by the way, because although the Bitcoin price is moving up, I notice that the total Bitcoin risk is coming down. As you can see right here, we were sitting at 0.18. In the last couple of days, we were declining to 0.124. In all the other bear markets where we got the bottom, we were sitting at 0.0, below 0.01, basically, below 0.1. We haven't been there yet so far, right? But that's what we did every bear market. So that's what I would like to see. Although the price, the blue line, is going up, the risk is going down. How come? Well, the risk is based on price metrics, but also on on-chain data, and also on social metrics. Again, if we turn off the on-chain and the price, you'll see that it's mainly because the social is going down. So although the price is going up, people are leaving, you know, what this right here, YouTube subs, YouTube views, Twitter analysts, Twitter exchange followers, and Twitter layer 1's followers, right? So that's basically, people are now less engaged online. That's basically what it is. So I like to see that, because that means that this, if that keeps on going, that this whole metric right here could give us a bottom indicator without the price actually finding a new low, right? Although I think that we should see a new low of around 14K. I spoke about that a lot. But you know, for the same case, it doesn't have to happen at all though. But I would love to see that. Just a last flush out, 14K, great buying opportunity, altcoins finding new lows. We are all prepared. We buy that dip and then we move on. Yeah, that would be the perfect case scenario if you're prepared to it, of course. We probably don't get what we want. The bottom will occur in a way, at a moment. We don't expect it to occur, right? So, but you know, that's my dream right here. Some other interesting charts to take a look at: the total crypto market and trend line. If it decides to load, I always find this a quite interesting metric, but it has to work. This is one of the reasons I'm going to make pre-edited videos. Thank you very much. Okay, so the fair value of the total crypto market cap is the red line, right? And you'll see that in every bear market, we are always, you know, below, because the blue line is the total crypto market, so it's everything. Every bear market, we are below the fair value. Okay, and here it gives you some information on how it's calculated if you're interested in knowing that. But what I find quite interesting is that since May 2022, we are finally below the fair value. And the fair value at the moment comes in at around $1.8 trillion for the total crypto market cap. We are now sitting at 800 million. So it's almost, you know, 2.5 times as low already. So that's what I think is pretty interesting. If we look at previous bear markets, the fair value here came in at 30 billion, and we were sitting at 14 billion, for example, so also twice as low. So when it comes to how much we are sitting below the fair value, it's not that big of a difference compared to previous bear markets. We had the COVID crash where we were more below it. I think the fair value was sitting at 300 and let's say 400 million. 400 billion, and we were sitting at 150 billion. So, you know, it depends a little bit per bear market, of course, but we are doing pretty average, basically, right? We can stay here for a long time, but the band is moving up, so it doesn't mean we will go sideways. We can move up while sitting under the fair value for a long time. The logarithmic regression band for Bitcoin, we are still sitting below it, below the lower band. And for Ethereum, again, still not touching it. Ethereum just had a nice bounce, so we're just not getting there. Ethereum doesn't want to go there still. So, and it doesn't mean we have to go there, but for now, we always do. ROI after cycle peak, the green line is us right now. For now, still, if we do make a new low, then this is officially the longest bear market ever. If we don't make a new low, then this is the second longest bear market ever. But the ROI, we are still sitting way higher than in the previous two bear markets. As you see that the line is sitting way higher than where we were right here and right here. So, you know, when it comes, like, people say like, oh, 2022 was the worst year for crypto ever. Yeah, when it comes to like companies going bankrupt and like big scams and like with Sam Bankman-Fried and all that kind of stuff, yeah, it is. But when it comes to returns or how far this bear market came down, it's the best bear market so far, right? So, you know, it depends on what you mean by that. Supply and profit loss, this is one bottom indicator that I would like to see go off on the 50-day moving average. And these lines haven't crossed yet. Usually they cross every bear market so far, and every time they come a little close to each other, they decide to go away again. So for now, it looks like this bear market is just a slow bleed. And although we get these you know, well, with Gala still on my screen, we get these relief rallies right here. We always have altcoins that pop, but it's really hard to profit from that, right? Because basically every altcoin looks like this. It's making lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. Like nothing on this chart suggested that there was a good time to buy this, right? And although it wasn't the case, it still popped like 150% or so. So if you were stupid enough to buy right here, then you would have made gains. But it's only if you are pretty lucky, right? Because you could have said the same right here. And although you would have made some gains short term, yeah, at the end of the day, you're still in loss, right? So although Gala rewards the people now and then that do decide to buy the dip and the dip and the dip, it's just not a good moment to buy it, basically. And that goes for a lot of altcoins. Some altcoins are finally going sideways, but a lot of altcoins just make lower lows, right? And people tend to ape in when they see that these kind of big relief rallies happen. For the same example, Cardano, you know, quite of a relief rally right here. But on the other hand, if you look at this, what does it do? It's still making lower lows and lower highs. So should you buy Cardano right now? Well, in my opinion, you shouldn't, right? It's just stupid because it's now 30 cents. Could it go to like 15 cents? Yes. Like, there's nothing on the chart that suggests that it cannot get there, and it will probably get there. So, you know, I'm being a little cautious. If you are in altcoins right now, I would say, okay, nice, congratulations for the relief rally. Definitely, you know, think about taking some profits right now, because, you know, otherwise it's just all for nothing, because at the end of the day, it's doing this, right? Or what good is it if you don't take your profits, because so far it's just going down. So altcoins are just not looking that good yet. There are always some altcoins that are looking good and that you feel like I'm going to accumulate for the long run. If you look at Solana Bitcoin, same case, for example. Solana Bitcoin, also, you know, Solana had a very decent run, definitely. But what did it do? It didn't even came close to making a higher high. So, you know, when it comes to that, I feel like, yeah, these relief rallies get people excited. So far, that's what happens before we just see new lows. And I don't want to sound too bearish all the time, but that's just what happens so far. Can Bitcoin rally to around, I don't know, maybe 18K or something like that? It's possible, maybe. I don't know. Let's take a real quick look. Because what is for Bitcoin a realistic, you know, level? Well, it's now sitting at some resistance. So I would not be surprised if it gets rejected around, you know, 17.23, maybe 4, I don't know. You know, and then go back to around 16.2, right? This is the range. If we do break this, yeah, then I can see us rally to around 18.7, to be honest, because that's one where this, you know, resistance comes in. Plus, that's where the bear market resistance band comes in as well. So I'm not really trading Bitcoin right now. I wanted to make more videos about trading Bitcoin, but I would like to see how it plays out over the coming days. So I'm a little cautious, just looking at the market, not doing too much with it right now, being a little patient. Yeah, stay safe, guys. That's all I want to say. For now, like the video. If you like the video, if you have not subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell notification, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with an updated video about my crypto portfolio, because I deleted a lot of coins. All right, bye.